Okay, morning guys. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna see if I can do the Simply Filling this week. See if it makes any difference. I know I keep flip-flopping, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so Cheerios is Simply Filling, but it's 3 points for a cup if we're gonna do that. I'm gonna have my banana. Some point in the morning I'll have my Halos. I'm gonna have Greek yogurt, which is normally 2 points. I found these at Sam's Club yesterday. Lemon meringue. Oh my god, I had one last night. It's so good. They're so yummy. It's like when you eat it with the Cheerios, it's like it kind of goes together. It's kind of sweet. It's not very. It's got a little bit of lemon to it, but it's more sweet than it is anything else. But that's Simply Filling. It's the first time I've seen at our Sam's Club where you could get the big box of the Greek I was gonna say Greek Simply Filling. The Greek yogurts. You could get them in the big like tubs, like the big containers, but never in the individual. And this one came with lemon, and it came with strawberry cheesecake and coconut, I think. So yeah, so I got that for sure. So it's a lot cheaper to do it that way. So this is where I'm at. I got my water. I already drank my coffee, which would be Simply Filling because it's 2 ounces of the Premier Protein and a tablespoon of the Sweet Italian Cream and a little bit of the coconut. This coconut sugar-free syrups. I try to use them sparingly because I can't get the syrups around here. It's just here and there if I find them somewhere. I wish I could get the peppermint one or the white mocha or one of them. It's just not in my area. So, yeah. So, enough blabbing. I will catch up with y'all later. There's like 10 or 12 more blue jays just sitting, waiting to come down and eat feed. We don't usually get that many blue jays all at one time right here. We might get, 2, 3, whatever. And I was hoping that my mourning doves would come down and eat, but they won't with the blue jays. I don't know what's up. We've got like extra birds this year. For me, it's the neatest thing. The other thing that I think is so pretty is how the sun is coming up through my trees. Back it up just a little bit. Isn't that kind of pretty? I don't know. Sorry if this isn't something you don't like or whatever, but I just think that it's so pretty with the sky being pink and stuff like that showing through the bare trees. If it doesn't interest you, I'm sorry, but I'll just show you. This is just year. I think we might get pears because we have flowers. We didn't have no flowers last year. Hopefully we don't get another freeze. I'd love to have pears. I've got blossoms on my peach tree too. So let's hope for hot days and no frost. Yeah, look at the woods down through there. Look what the rain and stuff in the winter just knocked all my trees down and stuff. I gotta get that there all cleaned up. That's part of the creek that comes down through and down in there that I've shown you before or whatever. Down there is where I was falling and trying to get Lily the other day. Finally, when she came around or whatever. But all my blue jays are up in the tree. Must be took off. My doves did come back, so they're all up in there. All right, sorry if I bored you. I didn't mean to, but I just love that. I know you guys probably see that too, in your area. But when you see it through the trees, it's just, I don't know. I just like pretty stuff like that. Okay, guys, we're having breakfast for dinner. I've got an egg in there. This is one of the light 100 calorie English muffins. Got an egg in there, a piece of fat-free cheese. So that's all Simply Filling. The ketchup is Simply Filling, and the potatoes are Simply Filling. Have you ever noticed when you're grating up potatoes, fresh potatoes, they take so much longer? And even I squeezed out the water, but still, they take forever. And it took forever for me to grate all those potatoes, but it's what Kelly wanted, so that's what we're having. So, and I'm having a cup of coffee with 1 tablespoon of the sweet Italian cream, 2 ounces of the Premier Protein, and a little bit of the coconut sugar-free syrup, just a little bit. So yeah, so everything's simply filling. I didn't eat anything for lunch. I fell asleep. So, and plus I just wasn't hungry because I had my halos or whatever they are. A little like late morning, early afternoon. So this is what I'm having for dinner. It's all simply filling. And I will catch up with y'all later. Hey guys, same as always. 2 points for the Greek yogurt or simply filling. A cup, well actually I have a little over a cup of Cheerios, but because it's simply filling it's okay. But otherwise 1 cup would be 3 points. I'll eat my halos at some point this morning. Got a banana, rocking my water. I had my coffee with a tablespoon of the sweet Italian cream, 2 ounces of the vanilla Premier Protein, and then a little bit of my salted caramel sugar-free syrup. So that was all simply filling. Last night I ended up having 2 sugar-free fudgesicles. So I have to look up the points on that, but so that's what I had. Plus I had an apple. Yeah, so that's where I'm at. It's sunny today, but it's kind of chilly. So I don't know. Last night we got so much rain, and it was like really hard rain. I mean, it was bad. Yeah, we thought we were going to be in trouble with some of our trees, but. Anyway, this is what's breakfast. I know it's the same old, not very exciting, is it? Alright, we'll talk to you soon. Hey guys, how we doing? I got my dermatologist called, so I gotta go down and see them. I'm glad they got me in. Otherwise I was gonna have to wait a couple months. I'm starting to get milia under my eye. I don't know. I had 1 milia that's been there for years and years and years, you know, and I just, whatever, it's no big deal. Well, they're starting to pop out, and I don't know if it's my eye cream or what, because someone had said while I was watching some different videos and about the one eye cream that I use, and they said that's one thing that has been a negative for some people, but I don't know. I mean, I use the moisturizer and the CeraVe moisturizer, and it's okay. Now, the last couple days, I have tried the. I used the Clinique. I had ordered from Clinique. Because I found a couple of real nice blushes that and I got this little deal where like you bought, I don't know, $20, $25 or something, you get this little seven piece kit or something like that or whatever. Well, in there was some moisturizer, and I thought, well, I've used to use Clinique years ago. But that's also, it says it's a 3-step thing, but yet you only get just that step. You don't get the other 2 steps that come along with it. So, and it was shortly after that I noticed these little teeny tiny bumps. I don't know if they're just clogged pores or what. Teeny tiny, and they're like tightening my skin, and they're like making kind of itchy a little bit, and I get nervous because I have psoriasis, so I don't need to have extra problems on my skin. And then the milia has been bothering me because they're getting closer to up towards my lash line. so I don't need troubles with that. So I don't know what they can do, if it's a topical thing or if they have to like put like little pinpoint pokes in there and try to, you know, pull the milia out that way, you know, because I've seen it done that way. I don't want to have to get into all sorts of different products that are going to be harsh to my face. But maybe they can recommend a good, you know, primer or something, you know. Because CeraVe is pretty light going as far as, you know, chemical wise and stuff. So I don't know. Have any of you ever had to deal with any of that problems? And if so, what did you have to do? I mean, you know, what do you do, or what have you had to do? I can't afford, you know, some of the real expensive skincare. I wish I could, but you know, I can't. And my face is just so sensitive, and my skin is so sensitive. I can't use just anything. That's why I have so much makeup for sale. You know, some of the drugstore makeup, there's certain ones that I can use, and then there's so much that I can't anymore because my skin changed. So now I have a buku amount of makeup that I need to sell. I don't know if eBay is the best way, or... Whoa! Sorry about that. I lost ya. So I don't know if eBay is the way, or someone had said Reddit, or whatever. I gotta switch arms. Here, hold on. Switch you over here. Someone had said Reddit.com, so, and it's like either you can buy or you can swap, or I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. I'm not sure. But sorry about the glow, sorry about whatever. But yeah, I need to get a new mount again. But anyway, I'm heading down the line. Hopefully they can figure something out and not make me come back 100 times. So, alright, I'll catch up with you in a little while. Okay? Bye-bye. Hey guys, I'm done with my appointment, and I went and got myself a Starbucks. Oh, they had to take little biopsies underneath my eyes. Ugh, so sore. All patched up there. I thought they were just gonna try to poke the milia and stuff, but because I've got whatever's going on down here, they wanted to take just little, you know, it's not nothing. It was just a little uncomfortable. Biopsies of this and of this because there's cancer in the family and all that. I'm like, money grab. Because of what's going on with my ear and stuff, so no big thingy. I just have to leave the little patches on till later today. I thought they were just gonna poke, you know, like I watched the, what is it, Dr. Pimple Popper or whatever sometimes. I mean, it's gross sometimes, but I was watching that and I thought, oh, they just make a little nick and then they use their Comedone and like squeeze the stuff out or whatever. Well, she did that in some of them, and then other ones, there was another one when she did that, it was a different color, so that's why she said, well, I want to biopsy that one, and then we'll do on the other side, and then a couple other little spots. So nothing, I'm not worried about it, you know. Other than I wanted her to finish up and do the rest of them, but she didn't. I have to wait. And she told me I had to get some retinol. And I'm thinking, I thought you had to be really careful with retinol, don't you? I mean, I don't know. I had to return some stuff to Sephora or whatever, so I asked the girl there, and she says, yeah, you got to put like sunscreen. I said, but what if I'm not outside? And she says, it doesn't matter, lights can do it too. So, and I'm thinking, so I was looking at, you know, the different products, because the dermatologist wants me to stick with the CeraVe, because that's what I've been using, because the Vanacream that I used to be able to use that, which hardly anything in it, but because there's lanolin in it, I can't use it anymore. So she wanted me to stick with the CeraVe brand, and she told me I could have either bought it in her office and it would have cost a whole lot more, or I could go over to Target there, because it's just a few doors down from where Target is, and get the different serums and stuff or whatever, the cleansers and this and that. I had some of it. I just had to get a different stuff, and one that has retinol in it or whatever. So yeah, so I did that, and plus I had a couple coupons for that. Thank goodness, because that stuff's expensive. For a little 1 ounce little tube of stuff, it's like $15. Yeesh. You know, and then I had to have another one that was the same amount, and then the one cleanser, thank goodness, was on sale for $12. Well, $11.86, so you may as well say $12. So, but, and while I was there, they have a thing going on right now. You either have to have the coupon from the flyer, or you text, I forget what it is, 827-438, I think. And then you text the word Pepsi to that, and it comes up this coupon. Spend $20, get $5 off, or whatever. And they had Kelly's Gatorade on, and his Doritos that he likes, and they all had cartwheels, and his Pepsi was on his bottle of, I only got him a bottle of Pepsi, and that has cartwheel. And then my Starbucks stuff weren't on sale, but they had a cartwheel. I get these skinny, I've never tried the macchiato kind, so I'm gonna try it. But these are simply filling, because there's no fat in them. I mean, there's 70 calories, 0 fat. So yeah, so these here, and all I do is I add just a little bit of skim milk. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And you just add ice, and I add a little bit of more coffee, and with the vanilla one. I've never tried the macchiato one, so I have to try that. I don't know exactly what macchiato is, so I'm gonna find out. There's the skinny ones, so that I can have my little latte at home, and it's simply filling. So I did that. I'm starving. I hope I put a pork loin in the crock pot when I left, so I hope that that's done. I don't know what I'm going to have with it now that I've been away, but I think that's all that I got. But anyway, I'm traveling back. I just wanted to chat for a minute. Someone different, someone to talk to. Myself. But I look like I've been pulled through a knot. Not like I really want to be out in public showing myself without makeup and everything, but I don't know. That's okay. It is what it is. Looked at my eyes, called in a script. Of course, it's not ready. Won't be ready till tomorrow. I can't wait to get it, so I can put it on my skin down here. It's like my face is all broke out, and it's just terrible. So anyway, I will show you my dinner later in a little bit. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna have. Probably some brown rice, and so I can keep it simply filling. I know he's gonna want baked beans, but then I'd have to use more points. I don't know. Yeah. So anyway, I'll catch up with you later. Okay? Maybe I'll show you my plan, or how far ahead I've worked. Yeah. I'll talk with you later. Bye-bye. Hey guys, this is dinner.
fat-free cottage cheese and some lean pork loin. I was right. He's having baked beans, but I don't want to do, what is it, 4 points for a fourth of a cup, I think, of baked beans. It's not worth it to me. So this is what I'm having, okay? And I'm finishing up my Starbucks, so I will catch up with y'all later.